Hi guys, welcome to the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. Today I'm going to be showing you my finished pictures for the month of March, and as you can see I have a few books here, so I have finished quite a few pictures this month. And after we've done the finished pictures we're going to do, well, get my words out, we're going to be doing a little bit of a colour and chat to continue with one of the books that I've been doing. So I'll just have a sip of my coffee. Put that there. So the first book I want to show you is this one, is Mosaics colouring book by Dover Sparks. So if I just bring that back, put my other books to the side. I've done one picture in this at the minute. I not long received this book. I think I got it sometime last week, as I showed you in my little haul. So the first picture that I've done in that one is this picture here, and I used Touch 5 markers to do this one. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I went from the front cover. It's not exactly the same, but I did go by the front cover a little bit to try and get the similar types of colours, but I'm really am pleased with how that turned out. Of course I did put a page protector behind it because of it being alcohol marker. It did go through to the next page. So that is that one. Now these pictures that I've finished, they're not in any particular order. It's just ones that I've done throughout this month. So, because I thought I'd do it today, because then I can put those books back. So the next one I've been doing is in the Colourage Mysteries, and I've done a couple out of this one. I think I did about, I've done more, well, I've done two this month, if I can find the pictures that I did. So the first one that I completed in this one for this month was this of Sleeping Beauty. Now if you did, if you follow me on Instagram, either by the Stitching Colourist or the Beauty Crafter, I did change it to the Stitching Colourist, but it still is coming up slightly as a Beauty Crafter. So if you do want to follow me on Instagram, just type either one of them in, you'll find me. So yeah, this one, I started colouring this and I wanted to go with a gold blonde, a gold yellow to do a hair, but it turned out slightly a bit more orange than I wanted it to, and I wanted to use a peach colour for the skin tone, and the skin tone did come out a little bit darker than I wanted. For this picture I used Stay Below 68 pens and also Staedtler Tri Plus colouring pens as well. That's that one. And this double spread, it has took me a few days to do this because there was quite a bit in this. So as you can see there was a lot of blue. I also used, whoops, my table's full. I also used Stay Below 68 pens and also Staedtler Tri Plus markers in this as well. So that's all that I've done in that one, but I'm up to page 21 now. So soon I'm going to see if I can get another book finish. I'm going to try and see if I can get this book finished for the end of April, so I can show another book finish in April's finishes. So as well, if you do join in on the video, please drop me a hi, let me know that you're here so I can say a big hello to you. Sorry, I got my coffee there. So the next one that I've been colouring in is this Lines and Dots by Sun Life Drawing. I absolutely love this book. I really do love this book, but I love all the colour by numbers by Sun Life Drawing as well. And I'm currently waiting for four more books to arrive, because I'm not sure if it's still on. I think it might be, but they have got a little sale on at the minute on Amazon where you can get most of the Sun Life Drawing books for $5.99. So the one that I did out of this was this one. And guaranteed the lines can send your eyes a bit funny after a little while, but I've had a blast with this. I'm having a blast with it. I absolutely love it. and I use Giotto, just normal general colouring pens with this. And this picture is the watermelons, because what I do at the top of the page, I write what it is. So there's that one complete. Sorry, it's going blurry. So there's that one. Now the next one that I've completed 2 coloured pages in, you will know this one because this is a book finish. I'm not going to go through the whole book because I did recently do a book finish of this, and also a giveaway of a copy of this book as well. So if you go back in the previous video, check it out because you still have a week left to enter the giveaway to win a copy of this. So the last 2 pictures that are completed in this one, well, it's actually last couple, is this one. And I used a mixture of pens to do that. I think I used Stabilo 68s, I used Staedtler Triplus, and I think I used the Giotto markers as well for that one. So there's that one. And the next one that I did was this one. And I'm not sure, to be honest, what I used to do this because I didn't write it at the top, which I probably should have done. So I did that one. Just getting the labels off and they're stuck to my fingers. So the next one I did in this book was this one. And I completed this one. These are what I all completed in the month of March. And that one, which was the last picture in the book. So as well as getting a few colouring pictures finished, I actually managed to get a book finish in that book. So there's that one, and you can get these from Amazon as well. Oh, I'm dropping my books, bear with me. Bear with me, just dropping my books because I'm just putting them to the side at the minute. So just get rid of that paper. Right, so the next one that I did is I've done a picture out of this. Oh my god, this book is so unbelievably gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I did I thought it was the first page out of this because I want to work through the book with this one. I quite like working as I'm colouring in a colouring book. I quite like to, I'm not one to like pick different pictures out that I want to do. I like to work through the whole book, which I'm probably weird that way, but here's a bookmark that I started colouring, but I haven't finished it off yet. But the first picture that I did out of this one was this, and I used the Staedtler dual tip pens to do this, to do like the marker pens and that. I used a glitter pen to do the flowers, and I used the Copic glitter just to put a bit of glitter in her wings, which unfortunately you're unable to see on camera. And I used a black Posca paint pen to do the background. I did put a page protector behind just in case it went through, but it didn't go through, it just left the pages a bit, the page a bit crinkly. So that is all that I've done in that one. I haven't done too many in that one yet, just did the one. So I'll just have a sip of my coffee and we'll go on to the next one. Been a busy morning. Busy morning. So the next one I want to show you is another gorgeous book, which is this one, Disney Babies, Circles, Magics. I love this. I've only done one picture out of this, but I would like to do some more because what I'm aiming to do for the month of April is I want to do a little bit of a colour along for my channel, and I want to make it the month of, Hatchet Hero month, because I've got quite a few of their books now, and there's some books that I've not actually coloured in. So for this, for the month of April, I'm going to focus on getting a collection of those books out, and just doing a load of pictures in those books and get some pictures coloured. So this is by Hatchet Heroes. It's not long been out, this book. And instead of colour, well, it is still colour by numbers, but it is very, very small little circles and dots, but it's also big circles as well. And you can see this one that I've completed, and I used Staedtler dual tip pens to do this one as well, and I'm really pleased with how that turned out. That is so frigging cute, absolutely adorable. I just love that picture. Really love how that picture's turned out. So I'm just trying to balance my books on there. So the next one I did, now the last two books I did these for Anne the Colourful Life, for what she was doing for the month of March was Mandala Madness 2019, and I managed to do four mandala pictures for that one. And I picked out this book because I've had this for a very long time and I've not really coloured in it. I think I coloured one picture or two, but it might have been the Colour Me Happy one that I might have done those pictures in. But I hadn't done anything out of this, so I thought it's a great opportunity to be able to get these books out and to just do some pictures in books that I've not coloured in. Hence why I'm going to get my Hatchet Heroes out for the month of April. So the first one I did in this, which I love as well, is this one. I adore this. I thought I knew it'd turn out good, but I didn't expect it to turn out as well as it did. Now, I didn't write down what I used for this, but I can actually remember. I used my... What did I use? See, I forgot now already. I used touch 5 markers for obviously for the coloured backgrounds, and I stayed within just a minimal of colour range. I used yellow, and I think I used about 3 or 4 different shades of blue. What I did as well is for the glittery background, well, for the glittery bits, I used a blue glitter pen to do for the circles and outer circles, and for these circles I used a black glitter pen. Now I am really pleased with how this turned out because the glitter pens was amazing, and the glitter pens that I used were just a pack of 10 Scribblicious range from the works, and I'm really pleased with how that turned out. And because I did a kind of a night scene there, and I used night scene colours for the next one that I did, and I'll just find the page, I did like a daytime sometime one. And again, I think I actually might have used Ohuhu markers for this one. And again, I stayed with a limited like colour range. I used yellow, an orange and a red. That's all I used, was just 3 minimal colours, and it goes to prove that you only need like a couple of colours when you do colour some pictures. And I also used from Scribblicious range a red glitter pen for the dots, and I also used an orange glitter pen for the circles, the outline. I do apologise as well if it is a bit dark or the lighting's a bit funny. It's because I'm sat right in front of the window upstairs in my bedroom. I'm making the most of my new craft chair that I got. Because if you're following me on Instagram, you'll know that I managed to find the bargain of the century. I got a really comfortable chair from a reused car boot sale near me, and it was only £15 for the chair, which was a great bargain. So the last book that I want to show you is this one, which I coloured for the month of March. And I thought I'd do a couple of pictures out of here for Anne's colour along for the Mandala Madness. And this one again is by Sun Life Drawing, and I think this one is priced at $5.99 at the minute on Amazon, so go and check it out. So I did this one, And for this one, I can't remember what I used because I didn't write it down. I don't know why I didn't, but I just didn't. I completed that one, but when I was on to some other colouring pictures and I was having a look through past pictures that I'd done, have a guess what I did? I missed half a circle there, and I thought, I'm not going back to do that. So to me, it's completed. Others say it's probably not a completed picture, but I say it is. I can always just go in quickly with a pen to finish that one off. So I did that one. And I did this one. And I used Prismacolor pencils to do this. Now, I only usually use markers in these books, but I just wanted to try some Prismacolor pencils to see what they was like. And I must say, I'm actually really pleased with how this turned out. It is really colourful, it's vibrant, and I just love it. I actually really like how that one has turned out. Just really happy with that one. So that is what I did in that one. Or did I do any more? Just double... No, I didn't. I didn't do any more in that. So that is my coloured pictures for the month of March. I have got some pictures that I'm currently working on, which I might as well show you while I'm here. I'm working on in this... Oh, God, look at the shade. I'm working in this Timeless Beauty special. And in my last colour and chat, I was working on this one. Which I'm just doing a skin tone colour now. I didn't do any more in it when I finished the colour and chat, so I'm just going to do it off camera. So I'm working on that. But the other picture that I am working on, which I'll probably work on now, while you're with me for the colour and chat, is another book by Sun Life Drawing. And I just wanted to... Oh, I've dropped my pen. Bear with me a minute, my pen's just dropped out my book. Oh, I've not got that much room in here. It's starting to... Oh, it looks hard. I'm just glad that I've got my craft table up the corner. As long as I can get to my craft table, don't care if I can get at my chair, wardrobe, nothing. So this is what I'm working on at the minute. I'm working in The Colouring Quest by Sun Life Drawing. And the picture that I'm doing, actually tell a lie, I've got two finishes in here as well. See, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. So the two pictures that I did in this book is this one. And I used Staedtler fine liners for this picture. I'm okay with how it turned out. I think it could have turned out better because I think I went wrong on a couple of colours. But it's not too bad. And I did this one, recently finished this one, and I'm quite pleased with how that turned out. I used the Giotto markers to do that one as well. And the one I'm working on now is this one, and as you can see, I haven't done that much on it yet. So before we carry on with a little bit of a colour and chat, I'm just going to get rid of those red post-it notes. Just dumping me my trusty little bin here. This is for my pencil sharpenings, but it's actually good to put the old post-it notes in. So we're going to carry on with this book a little bit. Do a bit of a colour and chat while we're working on this book. And we'll see how our week's gone. So I'm working on number 16 at the minute, which is a light blue. And I was working on this yesterday before I went to college, but I couldn't work on it last night when I come back because as soon as I got back from college at 8:30, I wanted to just settle down and watch I wanted to watch The Bay. So just excuse me there. So I'm just doing... I know colour and chats are not for everybody, especially when they're little dots like this, but I just thought I would do a little bit of this on camera and then I'll finish it off camera. So hope you're all having a good week, wherever you are. It's not been too bad here. The weather today is really warm. It is really warm. When I dropped my little ones off this morning, it's quite warm. I was wearing my blue thick coat. Oh gosh. I love the coat, but when it's warm, it's absolutely stifling to wear. So, if anyone does comment as well, I really do apologise if I don't see it straight away. It's because I haven't got my pads set up for when I do see comments and that. So I'm just going to try and turn this round a bit so I can angle it right. That's a bit better. It's a bit better now. I can actually see it, but the only thing is I'm covering the page. So yeah. So it's not been too bad this week since I spoke to you last, which was Sunday, wasn't it? Let's see, not long ago. So it's been a bit of a quiet week. Well, I wouldn't say quiet. It's been busy, obviously, on the school runs and sorting the little ones out. But it's been quieter than well, I've not been out anywhere except for the school runs, and I went to college last night and Tuesday. Tuesday we had makeup, but we was learning how to do eyelash extensions. And we had a bit of a do with the eyelash extensions because the glue wouldn't work properly. So unfortunately we couldn't get them to stick on, but it was still nice to have a practice and try them out anyway. And I practiced a bit of just general foundation application. So it was nice, it was still good. And then yesterday was more busier at college because obviously with it being the end of March now, April, we kind of coming up to the end of it. We've got I know we've got a few weeks left yet, but even though it seems a lot, it is not a lot, especially when you're only there for like 2 nights a week. And we finish sometime in June. So last night we did some pre-observations with waxing. We had to do that, and I must admit I was quite pleased with myself because the spatulas, when you have to drizzle the hot wax on the spatulas and then do the application, I find the roller one is a lot better. But with the spatula one last night, I actually didn't do too bad. I felt more confident with it, and I felt like I could work on it better, that I did better with it, so it was quite good. But we also had reception duties as well, so we was working in the actual college salon it was only like half an hour, just so we could get signed off. So we worked in there for about half an hour, which was quite good. Still a lot to learn, obviously, but it was nice. And considering I've never done salon reception duty, well, I've never worked in a salon, but I've never done reception duties before. But what I've worked on in the past, because I've always worked as a carer in the past, and obviously being a senior on nights, we kind of are in the office and like doing work and answering phone calls. So some of it was a bit familiar, especially answering phone calls, because I used to do a lot of that. It's alright. I could hear something outside then, and it sounded like it was fireworks, but it's not, it's birds. I did start to wonder to myself, what the heck, fireworks in the daytime in March? But no, it was birds. But yeah, so it's all good, wasn't too bad. And then last night when I come home, I watched the next episode of The Bay. If you're in the UK, The Bay, it's a series that's just started on ITV. And it is set in the seaside. Well, it's like I don't know if it's like a crime drama. It is like a bit like a crime drama at the minute. And it is set in a small town called Morecambe, and it is where I live. So it feels weird when I'm actually watching the TV series because I can see places around where I've walked and I walked past, and I had a bit of an idea. If you do know what the Bay is, but even if you don't, if you're in the US, you may find it interesting. Soon I may do what I call a tourist day, where I'm going to take you all along with me in town, and I'm going to do a bit of a. Not sure if I'm going to do it live yet, but I may do, because I may have to do a couple of clips and then put them together. But I'm going to show you all town, so you're actually going round town with me. So I might do it live, but just do it in parts, so you can have a wander around town with me. So I'm going to have to pick a nice day to go out, because obviously I don't want to go out round when it's raining, because it's just you can't see the obviously fun in it then. Besides, I'll get terribly wet. So we are going to have a tourist day soon, which will be nice. I've got to think of when yet though, because this weekend, on Saturday, hopefully, if my son's life jacket comes, I'm going to take him swimming for the first time with his nana as well. She's coming for moral support because he's not been swimming before, and I'm not sure. Oh, I do apologise about that, guys. My phone's going blurry again. That's it. So she's because I'm not sure how he's going to be first time swimming, but she's coming with me on Saturday. But I ordered him some armbands which came yesterday, but also ordered him a life jacket because obviously with his first time going, I just want to make sure that he's well padded up. That is okay. But the life jacket hasn't come yet, and I don't want to take him without that, because I really do want to try that first. But when I checked on my eBay to see when it was due to come, it is due to come tomorrow, but the problem is I didn't check the reviews, and even though there was some okay reviews, there were also a few negative reviews where, because it's supposed to be based in Ireland, where I've got the life jacket from, but when I checked on the reviews, it actually said that the seller was lying and that it's not from Ireland, it's actually from China. So I'm not too sure about that now. I don't know if it's going to come. But we have got a local Home Bargains near me. When they have the summer stuff in there, I'm sure I've seen them sell life jackets. So I could either leave it and wait till the other one comes, but it means he won't go swimming, or I can go to Home Bargains, have a look how much they are in there, get in one from there, and then the one that comes from China, keep it for my daughter, because obviously I'll take her as well. So it's not going to go to waste. So I might do that tomorrow, because I need to go out tomorrow anyway when I've dropped the little ones off at school. Because Sunday is Mother's Day. And I've only just thought about that because I film of a Sunday. Well, because I film of a Thursday and Sunday. And obviously Sunday's Mother's Day. And I won't be filming in the day because obviously I don't want to be rude to my mother-in-law, and obviously me as well because I'll be with my children. I may actually film on Saturday instead, but I might do it in the evening. Might film on Saturday evening because obviously if I am going swimming in the daytime's going to be taken up. I'm going to be busy in the day, so I may possibly film on Saturday evening. So just keep a look out for that. Just thought I'd let you know because I hadn't thought about that before, but I'd only just thought about it and I thought, yeah, it's Mother's Day on Sunday, so don't think I'll be filming on there. But yeah. Hopefully I will still be coming in on I'll be checking in on other people's channels where they do a live on a Sunday, because Dev the Modernist Colourist, he does a live on a Sunday, but it's in the evenings, so, and I think my mother-in-law might be gone by then, so I'll still check in there, but I just won't be able to do one myself on the Saturday. So up to 31 minutes, I'll give it another few minutes and then I'll work on some of this. Well, I was going to say I'll work on it off camera, but actually, yeah, I'll work some more off camera because I was thinking about putting the washing away, but because, gosh, I love doing the washing and I love folding it. The putting away part is a nightmare because it takes ages. So obviously with us being 4 in the house and having 2 young ones, there is quite a bit of washing, so I might leave that until I come back from fetching my daughter from nursery, because it'll take a time. So fix me some lunch later. I went to yesterday morning, I went to my Slimmers World group just to check in, and I haven't had a big massive loss this week. I've only lost £0.5, but I haven't exactly been all that good this week because last Saturday we had a family get together and I had a cake, I had pizza, I had chocolate fingers. So yeah, didn't do too well this week. But £0.5 is £0.5, and altogether I've lost £5. I won't. I'll keep it a secret. So thank you for joining. I won't call your name out just in case your work ears. But yeah, I lost. So altogether I've lost £5 now. And so I'm £2 from losing half a stone, and I really want to get that half a stone in next week, because the week after I won't be at my Slimming World group because I'm visiting a friend in the West Midlands the week after, so I really want to get that half a stone in next week. So hopefully I will do. I just hope that it's not a case of a stone and a half, because it'll leave me at a half a stone like hangover until a couple of weeks, but I don't want to do that. I want to get the £2 in, half a stone. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. I need £2 for next week to get to that half a stone mark, and I want it to be the £2. So I've got to be on my best behaviour this week, which I didn't do too bad yesterday at college, to be fair. Because college is a weakness, because that's where all the cake is. And I think it was Tuesday they brought cake in. Or did they? I can't remember. But next week, because of it, we're breaking up for the Easter holidays. Next week, they're taking like a feast and cake and that in. So it's going to take all the willpower under the sun to try and not have any of it, but I really don't want to have any of it because I really do want to lose this £2. So we're up to 35 minutes. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer and then I shall get going. Because I'll sort out some lunch later. Because I always have lunch early on a weekday. Because my daughter finishes at 12:30. So I set out at like 12 to go and get her. And so I have a bit of lunch before I go out. Go and get her, bring her home. And while she'll have a nap, I'll put the washing away. Which she probably won't nap. Especially if Mommy's upstairs as well. Be too busy playing. Bless her. So yeah. I'm just having a little peek. Any comments there? So yeah. I really am enjoying these books. I love them. Just colouring little dots. I'm happy doing that. Happy doing just colouring little dots. But yeah, I have 4 more books coming from Amazon. 3 of them are Sun Life drawing books, and the other one is a Disney, like a collage mystery, but it's one of the thinner ones that I've got coming because I've seen some finished pictures on Zoe Archer's Instagram and I really did like them, so I thought, yeah, I have to get that book. Not to mention it was under £5, so I thought definitely that's a must have. Yeah. So hopefully the weather will stay nice this weekend. I'm hoping it will. But has anyone got any plans for Mother's Day? I haven't. Well, I kind of have. I'm not going out anywhere. We're not. My husband's mum is coming around the house. My husband's going to cook his famous, I think it's cheese pasta bolognese with some sausage in. Oh, I could just eat sausage now. He's going to do that on Sunday, so we're just gonna have a day in the house. But obviously we'll be busy on Saturday, so it's not like we're not doing anything for the weekend. But yeah, I've got to nip out tomorrow, get a couple of more things, do some food shopping. Oh no. Oh dear. Is the weather not too good by where you are? I wish I lived closer because I'd just love to meet up with Stitcher buddies. I have been doing my stitching. I have been working on it. But I've been working on it slowly but sure. Oh dear. Yeah, the wind has been horrid sometimes. Yeah, it has been a bit horrible, the wind. We've hardly got any wind here today. But that could change. Yeah. I love stitching buddies around here, but I don't know anyone really that stitches in Morecambe. Or Lancaster for that matter. Looking forward to going on my next retreat, but my next one isn't until June. So, but I'm looking forward to it. June can't come quick enough for me, to be honest. I'm enjoying the beauty therapy course that I'm doing, but it's getting a lot now because we're trying to cram everything in before we finish. So one day we're doing one thing, one day we're doing the next. Yes, June retreat. Yeah. Yeah, because they've got a Milton Keynes retreat, haven't they, in April? I wish I was on it, but I just couldn't afford it. Just couldn't afford it, especially with going to the February crew one and also the June crew one, and then I kind of booked up for the October Milton Keynes one as well, and I thought, yeah, I can't do any more. I'd love to. I'd go on as many as I could, but can't because of obviously money wise. But I'm looking forward to it. But in April, beginning of April, I am going to see my friend and a baby. Yay! Brilliant. Are you at the June one, Gemma? Is it the June one No, it's the Melton. Yeah, it's the April one. You said you're on a day one, isn't it? Are you at the June one at all? It'd be nice to see a friendly. Well, I see a few friendly faces there, but I loved the last retreat I went on. Doing the MK one. Oh, it's a shame. It would have been lovely to see you there. Definitely, definitely. Next year, I don't know if I'm not sure if I'm planning the Milton Keynes one next year, but oh God, I am definitely planning the Crewe one because Crewe is easy for me to get to. Because it's only an hour. I thought it was an hour and about 10-20 minutes, but it's not. It's only an hour away. And it's just a straightforward train journey, so I'm definitely going to go on the Crewe ones. Because I just love them, and I like the hotel. I love the fact that on the Crewe retreats, you can probably do the same for the others. The only ones I've been to is the Crewe ones. But I love the fact that they've got that coffee and tea station outside the room, so you can have as much coffee and tea as you want. Or last time I was tending to drink a bit more water because I needed to. But I like the fact with that as well. And the food's nice. Oh, definitely. Definitely. My first time to the Crewe one was last year. And it was the June one actually that I went to last year. And even though it was a smaller group than the February one, it was a lot smaller. And a smaller room. It was brilliant. Absolutely loved it. I was really nervous because of it being my first time, and I was worried that I'd be like kind of stuck up a corner just stitching on my home for the home weekend, but I wasn't. Within a couple of minutes of being in there, everyone was so welcoming, and so there was just really, really nice people, and within minutes I felt at home there, and I really did love it as well. Not to mention I got to meet a few floss tubers as well there. It's always nice meeting other floss tubers. Definitely. Definitely. Always brilliant to meet floss tubers. Talking about floss tube, I've got to catch up on that. I've been watching a bit of other colouring videos. There is a lot of people I've got to probably catch on there, but I've got to catch up with some floss tube as well. And start going back to that. And doing a bit more stitching in. So how far are we up to at the minute? So we're up to 43 minutes now. I'm going to leave it for there, yeah, if that's even makes sense. I'm going to leave it there for today. I do apologise if you've just joined in the video, that you've caught me at the end, but there's always replay. But I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to grab an early lunch ready for when I pick my daughter, well, before I pick my daughter up from school, because I've got the washing and that to do later. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed doing it. I really do love doing these videos. Thank you if you've joined me in the video, and thank you if you come on replay as well. If you're not a subscriber, press that subscribe button and the notifications so you'll know when I bring out the next video. And how I usually do the next video on a Sunday, I shall be doing it Saturday this week because of it being Mother's Day on Sunday. So I shall see you next time, and